This is 5 on your side at 4. Focused on you.
Off the top at 4, if you've been missing winter, you probably loved today. Good afternoon. I'm Brent Solomon.
And I'm Kate Quinn. Temperatures struggled to get out of the 30s today. It's been gray and gloomy. Meteorologist Tracy Hinson is in for Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell with the Weather First forecast.
Alrighty, hi everyone. Nice to join you here in the afternoon doing a little weather. We have a bit of filtered sunshine coming through for the most part. It is cloudy, but it's a high level clouds up there, so it's still decently bright outside. Temperature-wise, it's 38 degrees. It does feel like 31 with winds are only up to 10 miles per hour here. They're out of the north-northwest. That's kind of like turning the air conditioning on. It's that cool polar air that's hitting us. And then when you have that breeze against you, it feels even colder than that. Over the next 12 hours here, our temperatures will fall. We're also going to see a little bit of clearing. So if you're up late tonight, you might see a bit of the night sky out there. Temperatures will drop down into the upper 20s. Sunrise and right before it is usually our coldest time of the night, and that'll be when we towards the morning, 5-6 a.m., 27 degrees, a good amount of frost out there for us. For tomorrow, we are looking at partly sunny conditions. Temperatures will make it up to around 40 degrees for us tomorrow. With very light winds, though, it could feel a little cooler than that. That's just a trend that will continue. Our sunrise is at 7:20. Here's a sneak peek here of your 7-day forecast, and I'll go over what we're talking about here. This overnight system Friday into Saturday, we're keeping an eye on that. Right now, it's looking like we're going to have a decent amount of snowfall that will come in there, a little amount of snowfall, but it'll be nice to have it nonetheless. And then Tuesday, that's when we could see a decent amount of snowfall. We are tracking that all for you in just a few minutes.
All right, Tracy, we'll check in shortly. Developing today, a Troy, Missouri man sentenced to prison for a fatal road rage crash. Just hours ago, a judge sentenced Joseph Fopple to 5 years for involuntary manslaughter and 4 years for second-degree assault. The sentences will run concurrently. He pled guilty in the 2022 death of Patricia Cotner. Investigators say Fopple and a man named Daniel Loeffler were trying to pass each other on Highway 61 when Loeffler hit Cotner's car, killing her. Loeffler has a hearing set for next month. 5 on your side's Robert Townsend will have reaction on this story tonight at 6. The man charged in the February 2023 crash that severely injured Janae Edmondson appeared in court today. Daniel Riley faced a judge in a counsel status hearing this morning. He's accused of running a yield sign, losing control, and pinning Janae into other cars, which caused her to lose her legs. Prosecutors say Riley was out on bond and violated house arrest at the time of the crash. His trial is set for March 4th.
St. Louis County Police have identified the man who was fatally shot in Moline Acres. Officers responded to a shooting call at a gas station on Chambers Road just before 7 last night. The victim, identified as Dejan Miller, died there. Investigators say he was shot at another location, then drove himself to the gas station. Right now, police are still looking for the shooter. 2 men face charges after police say they seriously injured a man in a fight in St. Louis. Nathan Ken and Brandon Leachman were arrested for the Monday night beating on North Jefferson. Police say it started when the victim, who was drunk, got into a fist fight with one of the suspects. When the victim was knocked down, police say both Ken and Leachman continued to attack him by kicking him and hitting him with a glass bottle. They also admitted to stealing his wallet and using his credit cards to buy cigarettes and beer. The victim is recovering in a hospital.
Right now, Metrolink trains are running again in East St. Louis after a car collided into a train. That was this morning. It happened between the 5th and Missouri and Emerson Park stations. A Metro spokesperson says the car ran into the side of the train, which stopped service for about an hour. We caught up with the driver of the car, who said his brakes went out moments before the crash. He's glad he survived.
I just closed my eyes and said, Lord, I made it to 2024 and hit the train. There's nothing I could do. So I give God the glory that he let me live and be here to tell the story.
10 people were on that train. None of them are hurt.
Right now in St. Louis County, lead testing is available to anyone who may have eaten recalled applesauce. At least 5 cases of lead poisoning have been reported in Missouri since the FDA issued that recall in November. The cases are linked to applesauce pouches containing high levels of lead sold at Schnucks and Sam's Club. Walk-in lead screenings are available at all 3 DPH health centers. The test involves a blood draw. Screenings will be billed to insurance or otherwise cost $29. Exposure to high levels of lead can result in vomiting, headache, abdominal pain, and anemia.
Well, Sugar Fire Smokehouse opened its newest location. That was in Florissant today.
You can find the 14th location on North Lindbergh near historic Old Town Florissant. The barbecue chain's first store in North County is also the first to be women-owned and operated. We caught up with the operations manager about the support they've received so far.
Everyone has been so kind and welcoming. We've had support from City Council and the mayor and the chief of police so far, and we're hoping that we can bring great food and a lovely, peaceful, and happy environment for all the other members of the community to come and enjoy some good barbecue, whether it's here or to go.
A portion of today's proceeds will be donated to Hogs for the Cause. It's a nonprofit that works to fight pediatric brain cancer and supports families receiving ongoing cancer treatment.
And still ahead, the Battlehawks are back. We'll take a look at the new league that they'll be playing in this spring.
We now know the dates for the Cardinals Caravan, how you can get up close and personal with the players.
And it's one of the hottest selling calendars of the new year. The senior woman striking a pose for a good cause.